tell us a little bit about yourself and what your company is, Eric.
Sure. I'm Eric Lau. I've been in the business forever, like 40 some years. Because
Uh-huh.
I'm 68. Hey, I've been in the business since 1975. I'm from Hong Kong, and I came here. I studied film at NYU grad film. Slightly English, my classmate, and after that, I've been working since the practically 1982. I formed my company, Solar Productions, 1987 until now, still, and doing feature films at the beginning, a lot of feature films, and then slowly moved to independent documentary, all that, and then moved to commercial, a lot of commercial, just money purpose. And what can I say? Like I said,
Yeah.
commercial is just something, a lot of BS, but
Uh-huh.
wouldn't complain about the check.
Right,
So
right. I think
yeah,
like yeah.
that enable me to do other things, which is good. So, but it's just a lot of money for 30 seconds of nonsense.
Right.
I shouldn't say it. So,
How did you get to know the film lab and what is your relationship like with us,
I actually
especially the
don't.
shootout?
Well, I mean, I'm in the business forever. I always concerned about, Asian American filmmakers because at the beginning, I had a hard time at NYU because this is the late 70s. There's still a
Mm,
lot of racism, believe it or not, in New
right.
York in the film school. You thought it's liberal, but it was pretty shitty for a while. Until my film changed the perception of me because they thought I was just a stupid Chinaman. But my films did very well, so it did change their mind. So that was good. So I was pretty, uh, uh, care for other film student, Chinese film student and stuff. And even afterwards, it's my interest to keep an eye on the what's going on in the American, Asian American film cycle and stuff. So I think I somehow stumbled into a film lab and then met Jan, and Jan after a few times he said, "Hey, why don't you join us and help us out?" I said, "Sure, why not?"
Okay.
I also teach a workshop, film workshop for independent film people, and I do some photography for headshot too. She said, "Can you sponsor us for the mentorship?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" And so I've been doing that. And if you guys want to join the workshop, it's pretty good too. Let me know you're one of the member. I'll give you a discount. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Membership is good, interesting because I'm also a judge for the film lab too for the 72 hours shootout. It's interesting to see so many films from younger filmmakers, and a lot of them try very hard. A lot of them try. Actually, that's something I would say. It's good that you guys try so hard, but sometimes it is good to maybe not trying to sell myself. Don't if you don't have money to go to film school, watch some video is good, but a lot of video are pretty crappy. Uh, and might actually give you wrong information. If you know somebody who do a small, cheap, good workshop, that would really open you up. I went to film school. I know it's not all good, but you just need one or two teachers that opens you up.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the only that really helps you because I came to the state in the mid 70s. I was already in film for a few years before I came, so
Mm,
I learned quite.
uh-huh.
I'm very experienced, and you realize that not all teachers are great. They might be good
Yeah.
filmmakers, but they might be terrible teachers. So they can't teach you, then you don't learn. So some film school are pretty shitty, and I won't say names, um, but yes, but even smaller film school though, if you happen to appoint a good teacher. That's all you need. And I at NYU for a few years, I got my master's degree. I would say only two teachers really helped me out, and those two teachers I can thank them forever. But
Do you still keep in contact with them to this
they're
day or
probably
no?
dead. One is dead
Oh,
long time. The other one is fairly old. I
sorry.
haven't heard
Maybe I
for
shouldn't
five,
laugh
six.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But interesting. They all kind of tough teachers,
Right.
and not a lot of people like them. And because I mean, they say a lot of things they can't say now because we are in the PC era now. But I actually do like them because they're very honest. They don't they don't say, "Oh, uh, beautiful, nice, good work, keep doing it." They just say, "This is a piece of shit." You know, you don't know what you're doing. No, you're not an artist. Not yet. You know, that kind of thing. Instead of like, "Oh, so nice. Oh, yeah, do it again." No, you don't learn a thing. I know a bunch of teachers. That's exactly that. And again, I say it from a more experienced point of view because I was in film. I was already doing film. I was a film producer. I was doing film and documentary in Hong Kong before I came. So I'm from a more experienced point of view, not like a kid who never touched a camera and just go in a film school a couple of years and go wow, everything's, you know, you're talking to God. No, a lot of teachers are not God. They're a piece of shit. So, but a few of them are really, really nice. And
Okay.
I'd rather have people say very harsh thing, the harsh reality than just say
Right. Telling you the
you
truth. Because
exactly,
you need to grow.
exactly,
You know, not everyone's perfect, so of course you make mistakes and stuff like that.
exactly. And the
Yeah.
half of the students are, I hate to say, think they are artists. You know, like they made a piece of crap of a film, and they say, "Well, you don't understand because I'm an artist and you're not."
Right.
You know, so no, you're
Hmm.
not an artist. That's when the teacher said, "No, you're not an artist, at least not now." You know, so you have to change that, change this, and then of course the student might, you know, storm out of the room, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you see a lot of that. You see a lot of that in film school,
Okay.
and it's
And
nice. Go
so
ahead.
what are you sponsoring the 72 hour shootout with in terms of mentorship?
Oh, I have sponsored cinematography. I'm a pretty visual guy. In lighting and camera, I have a lighting and workshop in directing, and I think production. So in
Okay.
general, I have my company. I've done everything. Yeah. So yeah, I've been in business long enough. So I produce a lot. But at the beginning, I shot. In my career, I shot a lot, and then I started editing, and people asked me to edit, and then asked me to direct, and then asked me to produce, and then that's when I formed the company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
yeah, so come to me. I can teach you anything. Acting too. Actually, I went after I got my master's degree at NYU. I went to Lee Strasberg for a year and a half, but I actually
Oh.
I don't have the desire to act in anything, but I do love to learn the process because it really made me a better filmmaker. Because the
Okay.
more you know as a filmmaker, the better you are, or else you can't even talk to the actors because you don't know the process. I
Right,
went
right.
you have to learn acting because I want to know the process.
Because
And
you're
it takes
working with actors, right? So,
exactly.
yeah.
You don't know how to look. Again, in film school, you see plenty of filmmakers, and I've seen even now, you see filmmaker who direct actors like walk in here, sit over there, look over there, and talk faster, and you're happy. Talk louder, and that's the direction. I've seen people who I have this is like 30 some years ago for a feature film. I have a director who scream at actress. The actress already getting a little bit nervous. Scream at an actress and say, "Laugh, fucking laugh! Can't you fucking laugh?
Right.
Roll camera." You think the actress can laugh? So that was pretty sad. That's pretty sad. And you do see directors who never knew how to handle directing, and that's a
Right.
thing. And I do appreciate. Although I have no desire to be an actor. I do appreciate the process and how actor has to go through, and because actor is the interpreter of the director, how you want them to deliver your message, your story. So you have to work with the actor. And if you don't know how to handle it, and just scream and yell and do technical things and walk in here, sit over there, look over there, you're not able to get a good performance. And that's
right.
Yeah. So
okay.
yeah.
And
So
I just
go ahead.
I just have one last question. Why do you think it's important to support the shootout, and what does it mean to you for you to support it? I know you touched on it before. You said that you wanted to be in the know of the Asian American film circles, and that's why you're doing it. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Lately, the reason why I brought you this is the anti Asian this thing. It just bothered me a lot, and I see a lot of New York, filmmakers, Asian filmmakers. I think it's good to help them learn a little bit more how to deliver a message, make a better film. So to me, it's very easy. I mean, I've been in business forever, and sometimes you see a good filmmaker has a good idea, but they cannot deliver because they are inexperienced, and it hurts. And when I have time, why not? Give them a few hours, and just so that if I can, just like I said, about my two teachers, they opened the window of creativity for me, and I see things differently. So if I just spend a few hours that I can help somebody else, a younger filmmaker, not younger, doesn't have to be. I don't care if you're 80-year-old, but if you're young, less experienced filmmaker, but you have a good idea, but you don't know how to do it. If I can help you out, why not? And I think it's a good, important for the shootout, and it's an easy thing to do. Yeah. So I would love to support and do a few internship and stuff. Just kidding. Go ahead.
I think it's it's important, especially this year. Last year too, that for people to come and Asian American filmmakers to come and try to make their stories and a reality and showcase it at a film festival level, and have judges like you and people like you to support them. I think that's very important. So
I think particularly Asian films aren't getting a little attention in Hollywood. Hopefully, Nomadland will get something. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that's Oscars.
She just got another award from the Directors Guild, so that's great. Yeah. So, but then again, I hate to say though, I would want to say something. Once you do have to concern about the market value, the commercial value, because if it's just like an art film, nobody cares. Then it's not the Hollywood wouldn't be calling you anytime soon. So what's her name? Zhao. His next film
Chloe Zhao.
Yeah, her next film is a $200 million superhero film. You know that, right?
Yeah. I think it's the Eternals, right? I think it's a Marvel film. Yeah,
exactly. So hopefully, to be honest, I'm not into the superhero thing. I watch them because I need to know what's going on in the market. But how many explosion can I watch? So But I always say, give me a good script, and it's much more entertaining to me. So I mean, I can watch all the explosion, all the car chase, but it doesn't really work for me anymore. I mean, I'm 60 something, so I've seen millions of those. But if you give me a good script, a good journey, then I much more appreciate that.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's all the questions I have.
I hope that the 72-hour festival, it has a good year.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you for your support, Eric.
You're welcome.
And from the Solar Productions as well.